Hey everybody, I'm Dawson Murschell and I'm going to be showing you a few of my practice routines, and then I'm going to show you a few of my practice tips, and I'm going to finish off with a giveaway from my clothing company. So stay tuned to the end and hope you enjoy. Alright, so the first routine I'm going to be showing you is called Count Up. I've been playing it for a long time. It's very, very simple yet super effective. What you're going to be throwing at is the triple 20. If you miss into the single 20, it still counts, and that's only 1 point. You hit the triple 20, it's 3 points. If you miss into the 5, 1, double 20, or anything on the board but the triple 20 or the single 20, the shot's done. Let me give you an example. Yeah, single 20, 1 point, triple 20, 3 points, you're up to 4 total, and another 20, that's 5 points. That carries on to the next shot. To hit another 20, 1 point, so you bring it up to 6, another triple 20, bring it up to 9, but then you miss into the 1, shot's done. You got 9 points total for that round. Good goal to set yourself off to start off, and what I used when I was first starting playing this game is you shoot for 20, but then after that, just try and beat your own highest score. Keep track of it in your phone, keep track of it in your head, keep track of it anywhere, and try and always beat your highest score. Make sure to stay focused with this game. Don't get lazy, don't just start hucking them at the triple 20. Stay focused, try and hit those shots. It's great for building up your pressure scoring. You watch any of the pros in the PDC, that's the biggest thing you'll notice right off the hop is all their scoring is down in a straight line. This is huge for working on that, especially in pressure situations, because when you start getting close to your highest score, your arm might tighten up a bit, and you start to work on that aspect of your game. So make sure, stay focused, keep your head in it. It's a good game. Alright, so the second game I'm going to show you is my little version of doubles around the board. We're going to throw out first is the double 1. But what you have to do, instead of going on to the double 2 right away, is say you hit the double 1, you have to hit it 2 times. You have to hit double 1 again, and then you can move on to double 2. But the thing with this game though is you hit double 1, double 1. Now you're throwing to hit a third double 1, and then you can skip double 2 in the next go. But if you miss the first 2, you throw your last dart right at the double bull. If you hit the double bull, you advance to double 2. If you only hit 2 double 1s, you advance to double 2. But if you hit 3, you skip the double 2, advance to double 3. Works its way around. To give you an example, say you're at double 16. You go single, double 16, miss, and then you go double 16. You move on to double 17. So you go miss, double 17, miss again. You're still at double 17 because you only hit it once. Say, then next shot, you go double 17, double 17, double 17. You're gonna skip the double 18, go right to the double 19. And the last example is, say you miss double 19, miss it, and then you go double bull, you're gonna go right to the double 20. And you're not gonna have to hit the double 19. Good way to work on your bull finishes as well, because you have to hit that bull with your last dart. And yeah, you're gonna go all the way around to the board until the double bull, but once you get to the double bull, you have to hit the double bull twice. You can't just hit it once and call it good. You have to hit that double bull twice to finish the game. It's a great game for working on your pressure doubles. I like it too because it gives you practice working around darts, because a lot of the time you're gonna block the dart off and you're still gonna have to find a way around it and get the double in there. I use this game a lot. It's one of my best games for warming up and starting my doubles routine. Yeah, make sure to stay focused. Don't get frustrated, because there's going to be the odd time you're going to get stuck on double 17 or double 13 for a long time, and it's just that last dart's not going to go in there or something like that. Stay focused. It's a great way to build up your mental focus as well. Alright, so the last game I'm going to show you is 121. But this is a little bit of a different take on the traditional 121 you're used to. So how this game works is you start on 121 and you have to finish it in 9 darts. So you finish it in 9 darts. Then you have 126, because now you're going to jump up by 5. If you miss 126, you're going to go back by 1, so 125. So I'll give you more of an example. Say you've worked your way up to 142, you finish it in the 9 darts. You're gonna go up to 147, but now you miss, you go to 146. The great way about this game is you can build up to numbers higher than 170, and then now you're working on your pressure setups as well as your pressure finishes. So you get up to 250, now you're forced to hit that ton or ton 40. Make sure you're scoring good to set yourself up to take it out. You can run this one up really high. That's why I like it so much, is because you're working on your pressure scoring, your pressure setups, and your pressure finishing. This is a great game to finish your routine off with. I love it because it is really hard once you get higher up and higher up. If you can get up to the 300 range, it gets quite difficult to keep finishing this game, and it can be quite frustrating. But any frustrating practice routine is great mentally, and that's probably, I want to say 80% of why you practice is to train yourself mentally. 20% is to train the muscle memory of your arm. Great routine. Give it a go. Don't get too frustrated, and see how high you can get. All right, let's talk about a few practice tips. First practice tip, spend the first few minutes not even aiming, just make sure your throw is dialed down to start. What do I mean by this? Is just when you step up the line, barely even look, just make sure you're throwing at the board still, obviously, but follow through, make sure you're following through. Make sure that your body's not moving, just do a few double checks with yourself. What I find this really helpful for is stopping bad habits from forming, and also taking care of bad habits when you already have them. It's absolutely important not to start off by pushing. I'm very guilty of this sometimes, that when my last start, I'll kick up a little bit. I found this a great way to help combat that, help work on it, and hopefully you do too. All right, my second practice tip is to not practice too little or too much. How do you know when you're practicing too little or too much? If you're practicing too little, you never really got into a groove, you'll be able to tell it just didn't feel like a good practice, didn't feel like you put the effort in. And if you're mentally disciplined enough, you will know. But if you're practicing too much, a lot of players on the pro tour and just random players trying to improve their game are guilty of this, is if you're practicing too much, you're gonna develop bad habits, you're gonna put yourself in a position where you're not mentally focused. It's impossible to hold your focus like that for long periods of time, and your focus in your practice is everything. What I suggest is do half an hour, sit down for 10 minutes, watch some TV, relax, put your feet up, and get back to it. Do this a few times a day. Best way to practice, best way to sharpen your game, because you can have good practices where you're mentally focused, you're throwing well, and that is the best way to improve your game, is by practicing focus. So remember, don't practice too little, but don't practice too much. All right, thank you guys very much for watching. Just because you're so special and you watched, I'm going to be giving away a couple of tank tops from my clothing brand. So all you have to do to be entered to win those is like this video, like the new page, and share this video with your friends. So I will be checking, and I will ship these anywhere in the world. Thank you so much for watching, and happy practicing. Love the darts.